Guten Tag from beautiful Berlin. My name is Daniel and I'm a co-founder here at realxdata, the easy-to-use analytics platform for commercial real estate. I want to spend the upcoming minutes to explain to you why we at realxdata are convinced that rent rolls are among the most important data sets in commercial real estate and why its value in terms of insightful information hasn't been leveraged yet. I will introduce you to the web-based realxdata platform, which is the best-in-class rent roll analytics solution. Whether you're a banker or lender, whether you're a broker or consultant, investor or asset manager, you continuously face the challenge of receiving a high number of unstructured and faulty rent rolls in various formats. The information underlying these files is extremely valuable as it contains unit-level income information for any asset and portfolio, which allows you to detect the risks and opportunities to focus on. On the opposite, the process to derive this game-changing information is broken, time-consuming, and error-prone. You and your team spend hours preparing and crunching data to finally keep the analysis on a local drive inaccessible for any future analysis or benchmark by you and your team. Jumping now to the realxdata platform, you will see how we automatically structure and analyze any rent roll and make the analytics available to anyone in your company. We strongly believe that data analytics does not end at data structuring, but by enabling anyone to make solid and data-driven decisions. Via standard APIs, you can connect your valuation, cash flow, or risk scoring solution to seamlessly process the data within your internal processes and solutions. Connecting a portfolio rent roll to the realxdata platform is as easy as dragging and dropping the rent roll file right here. The process itself is fully automated, which means there's no manual work for you needed. You do not need to select headers, manually prepare the data, or put the data into a template. Over the course of processing more than 50,000 rent rolls here at realxdata, we have developed a fully automated machine learning technology, which allows us to automatically detect the data within your data sets, extract the data, structure the data, and process the data to our database. By doing so, we also check the data itself for errors and faults which might occur within the sets. For sure, you keep ownership of your data at any point of time, and the connection itself is encrypted. The technology is fully location agnostic, and we can handle multiple languages and any currency within your datasets. Once the files are on our platform, you can access a list of all the assets you have ever connected to the platform. By all the assets, we do not just mean the assets which you do have under management, but all assets which ever passed your desk. Meaning all deals which have been ever offered to you can be connected to the platform. Everything you ever check to potentially invest in can be connected to our platform. By doing so, you build up an internal comparable database, which allows you and your team to benchmark any potential future deal, to benchmark your own portfolio, or benchmark the performance of your letting managers. You can easily filter search and analyze a huge amount of assets within the platform. Assuming you're interested in residential assets with a vacancy of more than 3%, it takes you 2 clicks to prepare this set of assets. If you want to further analyze the performance of a specific asset, we already have prepared for you dashboards in order to analyze the performance of assets itself. If you're interested in the performance of the mid-size apartments which have been rented out in 2018, it takes you 2 clicks to analyze and create this set of units. You can easily see that you rented out 59 units of a mid-size in 2018 for a total annual rent of 638,000 per year. Climbing up the ladder of analytics, we also prepared for you a portfolio overview which allows you to analyze the general structure and distribution of your overall portfolio. Assuming you're interested in the local distribution of your portfolio in Germany, it takes you a click to dive deep here and to view the distribution within Germany itself. You can go even deeper to specific cities and view the location distribution across specific cities and the regarding districts here. A very common use case lately in dynamic and demanding times like these has also been to analyze the exposure to specific tenants within your portfolio. Assuming you want to know the share of Aldi, the German grocery retailer within your portfolio, you just select this tenant and see that you have in total 5 assets in which Aldi is a tenant with a total rent of 1.73 million and a WALT of 7.5 years. So you can stay rather calm in this case, as you can see here the expiring leases are upcoming in not within the next years, but the years after. Let's assume for now you're in the middle of a transaction, you're considering whether to buy or not buy a specific portfolio and whether it's in line with your investment strategy. Assuming your investment strategy allows you to only keep the share of retail within your portfolio up to 50%, you can see that you're currently fine. You have 44.6% of retail within your portfolio, so you can potentially consider to buy and add on some retail units. As someone is offering to you a retail portfolio which you are currently checking to invest in, you can just easily select this portfolio here and simulate how the structure and exposure of your portfolio would change once you add this portfolio to the assets you already have under management. As you can see here, this would increase the share of retail within your portfolio to 55%. This means you potentially might violate your own investment strategy. So processing on this due diligence of this deal doesn't make any further sense, as acquiring this portfolio, at least for this SPV in this case, might not be an option here. For sure, you can export all the information and underlying data you're seeing here. We have prepared for you PDFs, image exports, and also for sure the data itself in spreadsheets. As the data itself is already structured, you can connect your cash flow models, valuation tools, risk scoring tools, any kind of solution which you internally use to further process the underlying income information from the rental itself in order to create the analytics you need in order to make the right decisions. So all of this data crunching is already being prepared here. The whole solution is a white label solution, so you can share data also with your external shareholder as it will be appearing in the look and feel of your company. We have very detailed user rights, which allow you to specifically decide which user can access which data for which period of time, and you're also able to monitor the usage and analysis of the data through the user itself. Also, we connected multiple data rooms to our platform, so you can directly access the underlying documents of a specific transaction or of the portfolio you have under management via our platform. So in a nutshell, we are offering to you rental analytics within minutes. It takes you a few clicks to structure and prepare any analysis you need in order to decide on whether to continue with a specific transaction, in order to analyze the performance of your letting managers, in order to assess the risk you might have in specific locations due to specific tenants, or to assess whether adding or buying a further portfolio is in line with your general investment strategy. If you want to learn more about our state-of-the-art analytics platform, if you want to get a more extended demo or even start a pilot or trial period with us, feel free to reach out to me via ds@realxdata.com. I'd be happy to give you more insights. Thanks a lot for listening. Stay healthy and keep your decisions based on data. Auf Wiedersehen.